The existentialist approach. Existentialism is a philosophical theory that underlines the significance of the existence of an individual, states that humans are free of any superior force, and are masters of their own will. According to this approach, the abstract meaning of our life is not decided by any higher power beforehand, and our actions govern our future and meaning in life. The human condition, as declared by Jean Paul Sartre, displays the idea that there is no set meaning for humans, depicting that we are responsible for steering our lives in a specific direction and for all the consequences of our conduct. The slogan of this theory, existence precedes essence, where essence refers to the concept, defining features, or abstract meaning of an object, helps one comprehend the fact that we exist first and then our actions govern the future. It ensures decisiveness to an extent among individuals. The existentialist approach helps its believers overcome obstacles and work towards a better quality of life. By portraying the vitality of free will, independence, being masters of own life, this approach allows one to become self aware about their decisions and the world around them. From helping in issues related to anxiety to assisting in understanding that there is no one other than themselves who can make a difference in their lives, this approach allows people to grow. As stated by one of the earliest existentialist philosophers, Soren Kierkegaard, this theory plays a pivotal role in giving people hope to overcome their past sorrows through the power of internal wisdom. No superior force is influencing the meaning of one's life, allowing people to become more realistic and independent rather than superficial. People must find the meaning of their lives, or rather make their meaning, and know that they are unique individuals. According to the traditional view, there is a presence of a superior force such as God who commands a certain influence on our lives. The abstract meaning and defining features of our lives have been pre established, abiding by the statement, essence precedes existence. The essence is the reason, and each human has the same essence for their life. The physical and emotional characteristics then finally complete them as a human being. The two approaches of enlightenment, including the Kantian theory and utilitarianism, specifically by John Stuart Mill, put up with this traditional approach. Both Kant and Mill support the belief that there is an existence or presence of God due to reasons of practicality and need for hope. The two believe that there is an inherent meaning of our lives. One of the major limitations of the traditional view is the lack of significance given to particularity. In general, believers of the traditional approach have blind faith that God has planned something for their future. Relating this further with Kant's theory and Mill's utilitarianism, we can observe that both approaches make us follow certain rules required to perform tasks in life, which may create a dilemma in certain exceptional situations. Existentialism, on the other hand, helps us become decisive by mentioning that we are free and should know that no one can influence our decisions. This could help us in extreme stages of life as we can bend rules to our convenience. Following existentialists, the human condition is universal, whereas according to Kant, the maximum motive of our actions should be morally good and universal, and according to Mill, the happiness of the people around us is universal with consequences taken into play as well. In one of the scenes in the movie Code Unknown by Michael Haneke, Amadou criticizes and objects to Jean's ill behavior towards the homeless woman, Maria, and rebukes Jean while directing him to apologize. According to the Kantian theory, Amadou performed a morally good action. However, under the traditional approach of utilitarianism, he was wrong, as the people around Jean and Amadou appeared shocked and discontent. Although factors such as class and race may have affected the situation, nevertheless, the traditional approaches depict the presence of two extreme solutions to such a problem. Amadou may have done the morally good thing according to Kant, but it may not have been an appropriate intervention to such an issue. Maybe he could have engaged with Jean calmly and diplomatically instead of in an aggressive manner. This ability to find a middle ground solution in extreme conditions rather than blindly following certain rules portrays the significance of freedom and ambiguity, as mentioned by Simone de Beauvoir, which are vital aspects of existentialism. Global warming, which is a major concern in today's world, can be addressed by the existentialist approach. According to existentialism, we are responsible for our conduct and the resultant consequences. Hence, by this logic, we are guilty of global warming. As per Simone de Beauvoir, it is up to us to assign a value to such a phenomenon. If we concur with the general belief of society that global warming is inherently bad, then it may seem true. However, it is our projects that help us assign a value to something. These may seem like conscious decisions, but many a time our projects are unconsciously leading us to ponder whether an event is good or bad. According to this approach, issues are not usually seen as independently bad or good. They should be connected to us in some way, which then influences our value towards them. In my opinion, existentialism is the right approach to most concerns and issues of the world. I believe that our existence is the most important factor, and global warming leads to negative climate changes, which disrupts the flow of our existence. Hence, due to its indirect effect on our lifestyle and because of our performance of major actions against global warming, we can state that this phenomenon is egregious. Although I support the existentialist approach, this view does have its limitations, one of them being lack of self improvement. In existentialism, people do not follow fixed rules and make judgments by themselves. This at times may lead to individuals being restricted to their own opinions and not willing to listen to society at all. People and things, both materialistic and non materialistic, have become a vital part of life. The strong belief in individualism could lead to loneliness. The absence of a moral set of rules leads to minimal guidance in the lives of existentialists. Another disadvantage is the lack of hope or faith. During difficult situations in life, people need support and may desire to be comforted by others. Having faith in a superior force sometimes helps one get spiritual upliftment via belief in miracles and the afterlife, a factor that is absent in existentialism. In terms of the example of global warming, if we do not depict in our projects that we are against this phenomena as per existentialism, global warming then is not seen as bad, and if it doesn't affect us, it can neither be construed as good or bad. This reliance on an individual's mindset may not always be the right way to declare the righteousness of an event.